Hello and welcome back to German Made Simple. Today we're gonna see the genitive. Let's go. Let's start with the fourth grammatical case, guys, which is the genitive case. So the genitive case is used to indicate affiliation, participation, or origin. It is also used after sentence, prepositions, and verbs as all the other grammatical cases. The control question here is wessen, so whose, okay, wessen. Let's see some examples. If we have a declarative sentence, der Freund meiner Schwester ist bei mir. My sister's friend is at my place. Now I will ask, whose friend is at my place? Wessen Freund ist bei mir? Wessen, ja? And the answer is der Freund meiner Schwester. If we take another example, das sind Herberts Bücher. Here we have the genitive in the name, Herbert. Yeah? Das sind Herberts Bücher. This is like in English, without the apostrophe, of course. Wessen Bücher sind das? Whose books are these? Herberts Bücher. Okay. And a last one. Wir gedenken der Opfer des Krieges. We commemorate the victims of the war. Wessen gedenken wir? Der Opfer des Krieges. In this example, we have two genitives. Wir gedenken der Opfer. Der Opfer is a genitive due to the verb gedenken. And des Krieges is the genitive explaining which victims. Let's see this in more detail. Let's see the genitive articles together. The declination of the articles in genitive are for the masculine des Mannes, eines Mannes. For feminine der Frau, einer Frau. For neutral des Kindes, eines Kindes. For plural der Menschen, and undefined article in plural doesn't exist in German. Good, so as we see, again, the masculine nouns and the neutral nouns are identical, as are the feminine nouns and the nouns in plural. Let's do some exercises together. In the first sentence, der Ball, ja, wessen Ball? Yeah, we have Kindes, das Kind, so des Kindes. Ist zu groß. Das Haus Freundes ist gleich um die Ecke. Ein Freund. So here, in this sentence, I would have to place eines Freundes. Das Haus eines Freundes ist gleich um die Ecke. The third sentence is, ich habe die Spuren der Wolfes gefunden. So in this case, ich habe die Spuren des Wolfes gefunden. Das sind die Bücher. Wessen Bücher sind das? Das sind die Bücher der Lehrerin. Das sind die Bücher der Lehrerin. Next example, das Auto, Freundin ist kaputt, eine Freundin, das Auto einer Freundin ist kaputt hier. Okay, let's go on. Das Glück, Menschen ist wichtig, die Menschen, we have a plural here. Das Glück der Menschen, define article, das Glück der Menschen ist wichtig. And finally, we have, hat die Wände, ja, ein Zimmer eines Zimmers gemalt. Let's go on and learn something about the genitive constructions. We have two possible ways to construct the genitive. The first one is a noun construction, Nomen construction. Das Pferd des Ritters ist weiß. Ja, the horse of the knight is white. Wessen Pferd ist weiß? Des Ritters. So here we can see that in a noun-noun construction, the genitive always indicates an affiliation, that means the owner. And it is the noun in genitive that is the owner of the other noun. Here the noun in genitive is des Ritters, and des Ritters means the knight's horse. So the knights, the genitive, des Ritters, it's the owner of the horse. Now, we have another aspect here to take in consideration when it comes to proper names. Because we don't have articles in a proper name, the genitive is formed differently than in an ordinary noun-noun construction. We just add an S actually to the name. Peters Pferd ist weiß. So Peter's horse is white. Or Anna's Oma ist krank. Anna's grandma is sick. The proper noun, Peter and Anna, is placed in front and given the suffix s. This was the first way to create the genitive. Good, the second one is the genitive after prepositions and verbs. Here in this example, während des Spiels, we are here down, während des Spiels verletzt sich. So during the game, he injured himself. Okay, the preposition während forces us to use the genitive case, as do also genitive verbs. Now let's see a special feature from the genitive case. We're gonna look at some genitive prepositions later. So a special feature is that the masculine and the neutral nouns are getting an ending, like s or es. So es is used for nouns with only one syllable, as well as for nouns that ends with s, ss, x, or z. Let me show you this in an example. So monosyllabic nouns, so nouns with one syllable. Usually we add an s to it. But sometimes, due to the pronunciation, we prefer to use es. Der Mann des Mannes, der Baum des Baumes, das Pferd des Pferdes, das Kind des Kindes. Nouns ending with s, ss, x, or z are always getting an es. We don't choose it because it sounds better always, like der Bus des Busses, der Platz des Platzes, das Schloss des Schlosses, der Kodex des Kodexes. As following, we're gonna see some prepositions in genitive. So the prepositions with genitive are the largest group when it comes to the number. They are rarely used in spoken language, but they occur frequently in more difficult texts, yeah? And of course in the formal speech. So we're gonna learn from now the four most commonly used genitive prepositions. The first one is anstatt, anstelle, or just statt. We use mostly anstatt and statt. Anstelle, it's just a synonym, instead of. We apply it for an alternative indication. For example, statt einer Pizza kaufe ich ein Buch. Instead of a pizza, I will buy a book. Or, wir haben eine Katze anstatt eines Hundes adoptiert. We adopted a cat instead of a dog. And here we have Hund, one syllable, es at the end. Second one is trotz, despite of. We apply it for concessive information as an opposition actually. Let's see the examples. Es wurde ein Bestseller, trotz der schlechten Kritiken. So it became a bestseller, the book, despite of the bad critics. Or, trotz des Regens wollen wir schwimmen. despite of the rain, we want to go to swim. The next preposition is während, while or during. It is always used for temporal indications. For example, während des Kurses haben wir viel gelernt. During the course, we learned a lot. Sie springt während des Konzerts ins Publikum. So she jumps during the concert in the crowd. Next example, next preposition. Wegen, due to or because of. Application causal information. For example, sie kann wegen eines Termins nicht mit uns essen. Wegen des schlechten Wetters bleiben wir doch hier. So, because of the bad weather, we will still stay here. Let's do some exercises with the genitive prepositions. Number 1. Ja? Der Sturm ist die Straße gesperrt. I would say wegen, because of des Sturms. Because of the storm, the streets are blocked. Wegen des Sturms ist die Straße gesperrt. Number 2. Sie geht der Regen schwimmen. Okay? Sie geht, despite of here, sie geht trotz des Regens. Trotz des Regens geht sie schwimmen. Er hat sich, das Spiel, verletzt. So during the game he injured himself. Er hat sich während des Spiels, ja, während des Spiels verletzt. Once again, we have always the choice. Sturm, des Sturmes oder des Sturms. Spiels, Spiel, während des Spieles oder während des Spiels. Ja? I can use both here. Number 4. Ich kaufe ein Haus, eine Wohnung, and we can use anstatt here, instead, I will take it away. So, ich kaufe ein Haus anstatt einer Wohnung. I'm buying a house instead of an apartment. Next example. Du bist das Konzert sehr müde. Okay, let's start with because of. Du bist wegen des Konzerts sehr müde. Next example. Die Schmerzen gehen wir heute zur Arbeit. Okay, despite of the pain, we will go to work today. So, trotz der Schmerzen. Yes, here we have a plural. Trotz der Schmerzen gehen wir heute zur Arbeit. Number 7. Die Feier sind 20 Gläser kaputt gegangen. During the party, 20 glasses broke. So, während der Feier sind 20 Gläser kaputt gegangen während der Feier. And finally, ein Auto kauft er lieber ein Motorrad, das Motorrad und das Auto, anstatt eines Autos, ja, kauft er lieber ein Motorrad. As following, we will see the possessive pronouns in genitive. The possessive pronouns in genitive, yeah, are also declined and adapted to the grammatical case. And here we see that all pronouns change again. For the masculine and the neutral nouns, we have meines, meins, deines, yours, seines, ihres, seines, his, her, or its, unseres, ours, eures, yours in plural, and ihres, theirs, or yours in the formal speech. The possessive pronouns for the feminine nouns and those in plural, yeah, are meine, meins, deiner, yours, seiner, ihrer, seiner, his, her or its. Unsere, ours, eure, yours in plural, ihre or ihre, theirs or yours, formal. Here we go. Let's do some exercises. Hans' Lampe ist rot. Now, Hans' Lampe ist rot. Why Hans' Lampe and we don't add an S? We have already an S, and if this is the case, then we add only an apostrophe in this case. We're gonna color this. Let's go on. Number 2, wegen, Genitiv preposition. Wegen des Wetters. Wegen des Wetters findet das Konzert nicht statt. Wegen des Wetters findet das Konzert nicht statt. The third example. Ich habe den Hund, mein Nachbar, gefunden. Ich habe den Hund meines Nachbarn gefunden. Number 4. Das ist die Mutter, mein Mann, meines Mannes. Es at the end. Number 5. Das sind die Bewohner der Stadt. The citizens of this city. This city's citizens, basically. Number 6. Ich habe das Buch, das Mädchen, des Mädchens gefunden. Das Buch des Mädchens. Number 7. Sie ist die Tochter. In the parentheses we have unser Freund, unseres Freundes. Sie ist die Tochter unseres Freundes. And finally, number 8. Ich wohne in der Hauptstadt, das Land des Landes. Ich wohne in der Hauptstadt des Landes. So this was it from today's videos, guys. I hope you learned a lot today. I will make a part 2, maybe a part 3 as well from the Genitiv, so stay tuned, follow me, like this video, share it with your friends, and I will see you in the next one.